In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a project in Visual Studio, add the source code in C#, and compile this code. I have to show you all the things that need to be done for the setup before you can add the code and run the code. So first I will launch Visual Studio, which is down here. I'm going to create a project. I'm going to call it Functional Test Beta Release, Rev 1.0. First, I have to load the Windows forms. So I'm selecting C#, Windows, and I'm selecting Desktop over here. And I'll find Windows Form, which is right here, Windows Forms app. I'll load that, and this is where I'll name the file, project. Now I'll press Next. Then I'll press Create. Okay, now that this form has loaded, I have to add a menu strip. This is one of the first things that you should do. If you don't do this, you will have problems adding the code and compiling the code. You'll have problems with this design window as well. So the first thing is add the menu strip. You just grab it and drag it into there. I'm going to go over here to form1.cs. This is the Solution Explorer, and this is the properties. You can get those by selecting View, Solution Explorer, and then View, and then Properties window. I'm going to right-click on form1.cs, and I'm going to Open Containing Folder. This is very important. The program, you will not be able to run this in debug, and you will not be able to run this and troubleshoot in release mode if you don't do this. First thing, I'm going to go into the bin folder. I'm going to go into the debug folder. I'm going to go into the Net 8.0 Windows folder, and I'm going to create 3 folders. The first one will be Export, capital E, Export. The second will be called INI. It's all lowercase. And the third folder will be called Results with a capital R. Capital RESULTS. Now that those are created, I can go back to the bin folder. I want to copy this, so I'll just copy. I'm going to select paste. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to change the name to Release, capital RELEASE. It's very important to do this, to have this folder structure, or you will not be able to run in debug and release mode. Now I'm going to add the source code to this project. First thing, I want to go over here to the Solutions Explorer. I want to right-click on form1.cs and select View Code. I want to do the same thing with form1.designer.cs. Right-click, select View Code. And one of the main things that you have to do is make sure you're using form1.designer.cs with the code that you had typed out from the previous video. So I'm going to grab this, I'm going to open, I'm going to say Edit. I have to get the name of this. This is namespace. This is just in case you type something different or you named it something different. And I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to save this. I'm going to say Edit, Select All, Edit, Copy. Now I'll go to this window, and I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure you're on form1.designer.cs. Edit, Select All, Edit, Paste. These last few lines, I don't need these. They're empty lines, so I'm going to get rid of those. And now go to form1.cs, and I can do the same thing. So I can close that, and now go to form1.cs, and I'll select edit, and I'll do the same thing. I'll get the namespace. I'll copy that. I'll come over here, and I will paste that here on namespace. And again, this is just in case you changed it, or there might be a difference in the way the name of it is. I'll save it. I'm going to say edit, select all, edit, copy. And over here, I'm going to edit, select all, edit, paste. And again, I can get rid of these last few lines. They're just empty space that I added. And you'll see it has all the code in here now, all the way to the top. So main thing is save it, save your files. And one thing you can do to make sure that it's working is, and you don't have any problems, is you can just go ahead and press this run button, or you can just press this button and see if it loads. This will be a good sign to, tell you if this part of it's okay. And pressing this right here while in debug mode, it will launch the program, and it should run. So we'll just try it. Seeing that the software has launched and it's running, this is a good sign to let me know that the code is working. You can see I have a lot of things running at the same time, so my computer runs very slow when I have the camera running. But you can see everything's in here, and it all seems to be working really well. In the next video, I'll show you how to run this in release mode and in debug mode, and then you can test the software that you've added.